Hi, welcome to the Art of Braids. I am your host, Karyne Tinord, and we are back with a solo episode. And what's a better episode than one on New Year's Eve? Yes, 2024 is closing, and it's super sad and it's bittersweet. But at the end of the day, we got things to look forward to in 2025. But as we are around the holidays, I already know that there's a lot of traveling. You're going to be moving around. And as hairstylists, we're also on the go for mobile hairstylists, or you just got to be mindful. So I got you covered. With today's episode, we're talking about a braider's guide to travel, protecting your hair on the move. All right. So when we want to protect our hair while we're on the move, or even like just traveling in general, choosing the right travel-friendly protective styles is very important. When you around the holidays, it's cold. We already know that, right? My fro is out, so I'm getting prepared for the new year, new hair kind of thing. So you want to keep something very simple, something that can be easily transformed or taken care of while you're traveling, something very convenient. So, in other words, if you're traveling around, box braids and knotless box braids is super easy to not well, it's not easy because you have to sit down and get it done, but you can do small to medium sized box braids, and that will last you throughout the entire travel. And you can always style it in different ways. The other twist, you can do Havana twists or Sinhalese twists that can also last you. But for people who have like thinning hair, I would not recommend Sinhalese twists because they're very small and very tight and could require a little bit of pulling. So you want to stay clear of that. And then, of course, cornrows. Cornrows are one of the most convenient hairstyles because you can put a hat on it with no problem. You can also travel lightweight, and it's quick to do. So if you have a little bit of time to get your hair done, cornrows is the best bet. It's always safer to get cornrows. You can do 2 cornrows straight back. You could do a crown braid. You could do straight backs, which 4. And if you do it with your own hair or something like that, or like a short bob, you can always bring or carry a wig with you and just pop it on because you have your cornrows. So cornrows are something that is really good because it also creates the foundation of if you're trying to do crochet, a sew-in, or rock a wig. And you could just wear it that way. So, and cornrows also help to kind of like define your hair pattern while it's protected. So if you do travel and you want to take your cornrows out, just take it out and your hair is wavy and it has that pattern to it. So now you want to maintain your hair health in changing climates. That's very important. Whether you're traveling to Canada, London, Miami, Hawaii, or on the West Coast, you want to be mindful of checking the weather app of what to expect. I know for me, Miami is very wet. It has a lot of rain. So you want to make sure you do not do anything which is going to require straightening your hair because it will swell up and mess up really quick. So styles like the butterfly braids, where some people use their hair, they straighten out their hair to create that look for the butterfly cornrows. That's probably not the style you want to go to Miami with or any place that has a lot of humidity. You want to go box braids, right? Because you're in and out of the pool. That's something that you can definitely take anywhere. So if it's like colder weather, you might not want to do big cornrows or big parts in your hair when you go to colder climates like Europe or Canada, because your scalp is open, right? So it's just going to release too much of your heat. So you want to make sure that you do something like a crochet or a wig or things like that that's going to protect your scalp. Um, and then you want to make sure that you're using satin scarves, protective oils, and hydrating sprays. Something like oil sheen, or a protective serum. I love anything that has some essential oils in it, like weed muscatine or something like with castor oil or peppermint oil, a lavender oil, tea tree oil, like anything like that, that's going to help you with that. And then essential tools for the traveling hairstylist or enthusiast or anything like that to make sure that you maintain your hair on the go and out and about, right? Um, you want to make sure that you have travel size. So as a stylist myself, I had to travel to Chicago and my carry-on luggage, I had put, because I was going for a weekend for a client, right? It made no sense for me to have to check in my bags. But I had all my products in it and they were brand new products and I had to throw them away. And for some, it's like, what? So I literally had to throw it away. I had to kind of like take that L. And when by the time I went to uh when I got to Chicago, I thank the lucky stores that there was a Target there and I was able to purchase some of the products back. But had I known that they would have like threw away my products, it would have been smart of me to get little travel size containers that I could actually scoop in a couple of the products that I was going to use and take that on my carry-on and put it in a Ziploc bag. But also remember, have your Ziploc bags and anything over 4 ounces, they will throw away. And so that was eye-opening, and it's always being better safe than sorry. So make sure you always carry a leave-in conditioner if your hair gets wet or anything like that, or you're forced to shampoo your hair at any time. You will have moisturizing agents like leave-in conditioner or a treatment or just some kind of spray. If you want, do edge control and make sure you have a mini mousse and a head tie to tie down your hair to get you through the rest of the trip. Um, and then when you're thinking about traveling, a lot of people don't realize it's like, oh, I'm gonna go over there to just kind of like have fun and everything like that. But what if a special event pops up and you are nowhere to be found near a stylist? Make sure that your hairstyle is able and equipped to do versatile looks that can go both from classy to casual. So cornrows, small cornrows can definitely get you from classy to casual, as well as box braids or twists. But keep in mind for different styles or different colors, right? You want something that is versatile. Natural colors that actually grow out of people's hair are perfect styles that would translate, that you can go to different events. So blonde, um, uh, like blonde, auburn, black, dark brown, those colors are those are natural to hair. Like, there's literally a Black community in Africa that has blonde hair naturally. So when you look at all of the hair colors or hair types that come out naturally on humans, you can make sure that that would actually translate into any color, and it won't come off or too bold or anything like that, because it is something that's actually naturally human, like it's a color. And so you want to just calm it down because you really don't know the area unless you've been there before. But don't take any chances and make sure that you're able to switch your hairstyle, and plus be mindful of the outfits that you have. Hair plays a big role in clothes and fashion. So if one of your outfits, you do a lot of color or bright colors like reds and yellows and greens and stuff like that, and your hair is like a purple or something like that, it becomes a little bit much, right? So you want to keep your hair a color or match your hairstyle to your wardrobe. So just be mindful in packing. But it's a new year tomorrow. I am so happy to have been upon this journey of 2024 with y'all. And I'm excited to continue this journey into 2025. Thank you so much for being with me. And what? See you in 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. And goodbye, 2024.